I just want to do this video real quick for December 31st. I made an accidental profit on myov, $346. Um, I don't even know what to say about this trade. I'm kind of like looking at myself like, what the fuck? Um, Most people would probably be like, oh, just be glad, be happy. But I remember when I was shorting yesterday, I had a cover order sitting at 27.50 somewhere right here because that's where I originally wanted to get out, and I was hoping that it would hit that cover order and I would get out. Um, but it didn't, and it was a cover order for 400 shares, and it didn't, and I had the order sitting, and I forgot about it, and then I entered a market order to cover when it hit my risk. Um, but I guess when it came down right here, it hit my cover order and continued fading, and I completely forgot about that cover order. I still had it, so I was long 400 shares at 27.50. Um, and then last night I couldn't go to sleep at all. I literally stayed up until market open, and that's when I finally fell asleep. And I was like, damn, forget it. I'm not waking up for the market open. I'm too tired. And no, it was right here. Sorry, not here. My cover order was at 27.50 here. And then when I woke up in the morning, I just opened my broker. I was like telling myself, okay, I'm not gonna look at the market today. I'm just gonna rest, stay in bed. But I'm like, what, let me open it up anyway, just to see what's going on, see if I can get any mental training. But I know I'm not gonna trade. Saw that there was no stock up over 50% from pre-market. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a slow day, most likely. And then when I opened my broker, it said I was up $400, and I'm like, this has to be a glitch. And I'm like, damn, these brokers are having glitches now. I'm like, fuck. Then when I really looked, it said I was long. I was long 400 shares, and I was up $400. And at this point, I was up about 1,000 right here. But eventually, I just hit a market order. I didn't give a fuck about covering. I didn't even know where the chart. I didn't even look at the chart or see where I was at. I just hit a market order um, for a long. I didn't even realize I thought I was going short, even though I saw long, and I hit a cover order, and I accidentally bought more shares, and I hit a market order and sold the whole entire bid that I had um, for 346 gain. Um, I don't care if I was up $1,000 here. I just did the math now before I did this video. I don't care if I'm up $1,000 here or I profited. So lucky me. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that shit. I was watching Tim Tani's video about him losing about 200K this year um, on a trade that he accidentally didn't realize that he was still in, and he had a short where he shorted the stock, covered, but left 5,000 shares still sitting. Didn't even realize it, and the next morning he saw it, and it gapped up on him and went against him, and he was down big. And then he, of course, added onto his short, trying to correct the trade, and lost even more. He lost about $200,000 that day, and he realized he was overwhelmed and he needed a break. I don't feel like I need a major break. I feel like I need a small break, but I don't want to be in that situation. I don't give a fuck if the trade went my way or not. I don't want to be in a position and forget about it and then be in this position where it's like, hey, at least I made a profit. No, I don't want to trade like that. I don't want to be that kind of trader. I don't want to make mistakes like that. Because what if it went against me? What if it was a short and it squeezed up all the way to the high date, and I covered I covered. If it was a short instead of a long, I would have been down $1,000. Then when I woke up, it would have been about $400, and that would have been my whole entire PD. I mean, I'm over PDT by a few $100. I would have been under PDT by then now, but at this point, so it's just like, what the fuck, man? Like, I must be overwhelmed, and shit, I get overwhelmed fast then. But I'm really disappointed in myself again. And I don't consider this a profit. I still wrote this in my little calendar that it's a profit, but I actually wrote on accident. Um, but I don't want to make these kind of games. I don't want to trade like this. This is not. I'm not that kind of trader. Um, I want to be the trader that actually knows what the fuck he's doing. Um, all in all, man. Yes, I'm up, but I need to tighten the fuck up, bro, because this is ridiculous, man. I can't be having um, profits like this. I covered right here, right here. As soon as I realized that I was in a trade, man. I don't want to trade like that. I want to be able to know what the fuck I'm doing, not accidentally win. I'm not. I'm not here for accidental wins. I'm here to be successful. So, yeah, man. I need to stop making these mistakes. I think I need a break, and I need to be more careful. And I told myself the other day, I don't ever want to let that happen to me. This week, I told myself I don't ever want that to happen to me, and it did. The same week. Ridiculous.